It's that time again.
Alright, you're gonna intro us in there, bud.
For real?
Oh, boy.
No, that's fine.
Me to do it?
No, I can do it. It's fine.
Oh, were you saying for real as like an honor thing? Or were you saying for real
Both.
as a fuck you thing?
Both.
Bread.
You said bread.
Bread. You whole wheat loaf of bread.
All right, you ready?
Always ready.
All right. I'm going to do the intro in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone, to Break Time with Derry and Trey. It is episode 45. Yes, we took a little bit of a hiatus, if you will. We've been gone for a few months. Life's been very busy. The last time we did an episode, I'm pretty sure I told you guys this because this is a pretty big piece of information. I do have a daughter now who's 10 months old. Derek moved closer to me. Derek has a new job.
Hold on, I gotta stop you.
Okay.
Two things. One, why are you yelling?
I'm yelling?
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying to just talk in a clear voice.
Derek has a job, new job, I have a daughter.
Okay, so I have allergies, obvious. Derek knows this already, but I have allergies right now. And so I feel like if I talk louder, it's harder to hear the in the back of my throat when I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make you feel uncomfortable. It's okay. No, but the second thing is, don't you remember episode 46? You in your
46.
You're 46.
We're in 45 right now.
Or 44. 41. There's a picture
40.
of you in your doctor outfit.
Oh yes. Okay. No, I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure I told them. But I have to reiterate everything that's been happening. Because we
need a little.
We've been
Pokemon
gone. Mind jogger.
Yeah. Little high. It's almost like when what the fuck's that show? Fresh Prince. You remember how they did like the you probably don't remember. I don't know why I'm asking you. They did the 20th anniversary like reunion special where they like all came back to the house where they recorded.
I don't even know if I was born yet when that show ended, dude.
Well, I mean, that's not the point. The point is that they all came back like 20 years later to rehash all the good times.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what it felt like when you were like, "Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a minute."
Was I actually yelling?
Yeah, dude.
Oh God. Well, it's a good thing you're messing with editing. You turned me down for a little bit in that segment.
I got a feeling that when I fucking pull up the audio,
like, Jesus.
Yeah, the audio splice is just gonna be the levels just gonna be nothing but up.
On my end, it looked fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I have my recording level down to like 70.
Yeah, it's like it felt like you were in a locker room, like at a football game on halftime.
Let's
like,
go,
right,
guys! At halftime.
We're bringing the podcast back, and everyone's like, "Yeah." But yeah, so welcome back, everyone, to the podcast. Like Trey said, it's been 7 months already. Isn't that crazy, Trey? 7 months. It feels like
for
maybe a month.
For a while it didn't feel like 7 months, but now it's starting to go by a little bit faster because we're already halfway through 2025.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We started this show at the end of 23. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I was in my first. Okay, we're gonna do this. We do this. I'm pretty sure in like every other episode.
That's okay.
When we started the podcast, I was in my last house. Now I'm in this house, and if you guys haven't noticed, obviously, or no, I did do it up here. When we stopped doing the podcast episodes for a while, it was still up here. My desk was just on the opposite side of me.
Yeah.
And then I moved my desk downstairs, and I moved it back upstairs, and here we are. And Derek gave me his old desk, so here we are. Now.
All that useless lore.
Yeah. Just in case you guys wanted to know.
There's some stalker out there that we've never met before, probably in like Utah or something that like,
oh, this will help. This is big.
Well, no, they see our show has like no views and like, I can be the first one on the scene for this one when it pops up. And he's like writing down every piece of lore.
Yeah, but that would like get us more views if he started like, I mean, I don't know if I believe this necessarily, but not all publicity is. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
It would be if we got fucking murdered by a stalker.
If we got DDoSed or yeah.
The fucking guy, like I said, some dude in his basement sees a podcast,
Oh
like
my
14
God.
views on an episode. He's like, oh my God, I have to meet these guys. And he fucking breaks into our house and kills us. Yeah, that's bad publicity. Feels on
That's
the
bad
news.
Badusi? Is that what you said? I mean, that is bad. That would be bad Badusi.
Don't do that when I know you can't see me, but don't do that when I'm drinking.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were drinking.
It's okay. So yeah, because it's been so long for the podcast, I'm sure me and Trey are gonna be kind of rusty. This, even though that intro kind of felt good.
It
felt
didn't.
natural.
No, it didn't. It doesn't feel rusty to me. We've done. We're almost at our 50th episode spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, Trey, even though like we don't record it, we basically do this all the time, right?
It's kind of.
just-
I mean,
now
yeah,
we
we just
have
kind
it.
of just turned into the way me and Derek talk to each other into a YouTube channel. So yeah.
Isn't that how every podcast is? Just two guys, two white dudes, just film themselves talking for an hour.
Yeah, I guess.
But no, so we got a couple topics for you. I don't know how long the episode's gonna be. Probably not an hour. Probably close to it though. I'd say, right?
Yeah.
But we got 1, 2, 3, 6 topics here.
We could-
I
yeah, we
almost
should be
thought it
able
was
to
5.
We should be able to fly through these.
Yeah.
Decent little snidbits.
We'll just go until we run out of energy juice. So, for starters, I put Trey onto this Google Doc here that we were gonna make up. I was like, hey Trey, do you want to record this week? He's like, oh, for real? I said, yeah. So I said, make a Google Doc with some topic, we'll put some topics in it together throughout the week, and then we'll talk about it. He's like, oh, cool. So I put this one topic in here, which is entitled, "The New Pope is a Gamer." And Trey put what in parentheses. So last night Trey asked me, what do you mean the Pope is a gamer? So I was scrolling through Twitter at work the other day. Okay. And one of the top things was, I don't even remember who the fuck is this new Pope? What is his name? Robert Francis Prevost?
And he's from Chicago, isn't he?
I have no idea. I
Oh,
just know he's American.
I could have sworn he's from Chicago.
Sure, we'll go with that. So this Robert dude, the new Pope, it said that he was a gamer. So I said, okay, I have to read this, right? Because I never read anything from IGN's Twitter. I just follow them for the deals and the reviews. But I was like, I have to read this, right?
Oh yeah,
So
he's from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
He's from the
So
south suburban area.
The south suburban area.
Yeah,
I
I on the article. Keep going.
Okay, so anyways, I opened up this IGN article, and it's like, yeah, the Pope's a gamer. So I have it up here. So it said, if you ever wondered what a prospective Pope does to pass the time, wonder no more. According to a close family member, the recently elected Pope Leo XIV is just like us, playing games and watching movies in his downtime. I was like, okay, I wanted to see where they're going with this.
Yeah.
So apparently, while he was waiting to see who was going to get elected for Pope, he watched the movie Conclave. Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
So I can't remember his name, but the actor who is in the menu, the main chef.
Oh yes, Voldemort.
Voldemort?
Yeah, he plays Voldemort in Harry Potter.
That's Voldemort?
Yeah, just obviously without the nose.
You're shitting me.
No, that's the same guy.
Is that why he's always looked so familiar to me?
Maybe.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Right.
I'm about to lose my mind. There ain't no way. Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, Ralph Fiennes. Fiennes?
That's
Fiennes?
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Ralph, he stars in this movie called Conclave.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it right here.
Yeah, I guess it's about like
The
how
Pope?
you elect a new pope. So, anyways, he was watching that, and then I guess so this article's kind of clickbait, and I told Trey this beforehand.
Yeah.
And amongst talking about, no, hold on. I wanna. John Prevost, which is his brother, his older brother, shared details of his last conversation with his brother before he was appointed. Among talking about Wordle and Words with Friends, it's true. Pope Leo is a gamer. The brothers play the word games together every single day, and the elder brother asked if his sibling had watched the movie Conclave for tips. So, I saw some comments on this article, and the top one was, I hate it when people gatekeep the term gamer, but I don't think that Wordle and Words with Friends quantify someone as a gamer. And then someone commented on that comment and said, my grandfather played the crossword puzzle in the newspaper every morning. He was a hardcore gamer.
Jesus.
Yeah, so IGN's loosely throwing around that term gamer with Wordle, but according to IGN, Pope Leo the 14th is a gamer.
Well, if that's the case, my mother's a gamer.
Yes, and my grandma is a gamer.
I remember when my mom used to play Farmville.
Your mom used to play Farmville?
Yeah, on Facebook.
I haven't heard of fucking Farmville in so long.
Played Farmville. I think she played Words with Friends.
I say that, but I never played a Facebook game in my life. I just know what they are. Did you ever play those Facebook games?
Yeah, I did play Farmville eventually at one point, and I think that basically turned into Heyday on the App Store.
Oh, is that what that fucking thing is?
I think so. I think it's the same thing. And then
I always get ads for it.
And there's another one called like Downward Skiing or something. Hang on.
I don't like how you said that.
What?
That's a pause.
Why?
That sounds sexual.
What? Downward skiing?
Stop. I don't like this.
Let me look up this game.
I'm uncomfy.
It was called... That doesn't look like the right game. Downhill Snowboard. That's what it was called.
Downhill Snowboard. That's a Facebook game?
Yeah.
Okay, is that like what it sounds like, a snowboarding game? Okay, fair enough. Dude, okay, so I drove to my parents' house. This reminded me because you said snowboard and then the word board was in there and then my brain went autism.
Yeah.
Since I live by the skate park, right? I was like, okay, I drove my parents' house today. I was like, you know, I'm gonna drive by just to see how many people are there because maybe I'll go there on Monday, you know, just to hang out and try to relearn how to do the board again. Mm-hmm. There was so many people there. I've never seen anyone there before since I moved here. Until the one day. What?
I said, hang on, keep talking and got blow my nose.
Oh, until the one day I decided to drive down there to see, you know, to scope it out. There was so many fucking people down there. I was pissed. Because I have this fear, since I haven't done it in so long, that, like, I can't do tricks or anything anymore. I can only, like, really stay on a board and roll. So me, like, trying to do that again in front of people, I feel like they're going to make fun of me, because they probably will. So
isn't that the whole, like, point of the skateboard community, though, is that they don't make fun of people for trying?
You would think so. But, like, in my old place I used to go, in the other town, they made fun of people all the time. I don't know what it is, man.
Wow.
These younger kids, yeah. Sorry for that little tangent. So, next up we got Trey's topic up top here, and that is the president wanting to reopen Alcatraz, ? So, I opened up Yahoo News, of course. Not really, this is the first article I saw that I wanted to read. And apparently, Trump wants to, or he's floating the idea of reopening Alcatraz. Mm-hmm. I guess, there was some opinion articles for that. And they said they should also open the Washington Island prison, which I had no idea what this was. So I looked it up. And apparently, there is basically an Alcatraz in Washington State.
What?
Yeah, that's closed. I didn't know that.
Like, there's two of them, then?
I mean, it's not, like, considered like an Alcatraz, but it's an island prison. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's like a sister prison. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're not connected or anything.
No.
No, but they just have, like, the same premise, you know what I mean?
Freezing water, isolated, sharks, fish, cold water, weather,
Well,
waves.
they don't have sharks.
Well, that's, like, the thing they always push on people, like, as to why you would never want to swim away from Alcatraz, because there's shark-infested waters. But no, it's really just because the water is cold as hell, and it's deep, because it's obviously an ocean. Isolated.
I don't think you're making that swim, bud.
Hey, man, that's a topic for another day.
You think you're making
No,
that swim?
me? No, me. Not no. Me personally, no. But that whole dude, I've always been fascinated with the whole Frank Morris escape from Alcatraz story.
Oh, that's that mute. Well, that story that got turned into a movie with Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
Yeah, Frank Morris. They say that they made it. Like I guess some letters came out from the other two guys that escaped with him that said that they had made it out and they were living in San Francisco. I mean, obviously they'd be dead now, but
Well, okay, so it's actually, I found an article posted 3 hours ago from BBC. He may be Alcatraz's last living inmate. Here's what he thinks of Trump's plan to reopen the prison.
Frank Morris?
No.
Oh,
His name is Charlie Hopkins.
Charlie Hopkins?
Charlie Hopkins thinks back to the 3 years he spent in one of America's most famous prisons. He remembers the deathly quiet the most. In 1955, Hopkins was sent to Alcatraz, a prison on an isolated island off the coast of San Francisco, after causing trouble at other prisons, to serve a 17-year sentence for kidnapping and robbery. Falling asleep at night in his cell on the remote island, he said the only sound was the whistle of ships passing by. That is a lonely sound, Hopkins said. It reminds you of Hank Williams singing that song, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. Now, he's 93, living in Florida, and he said to the San Francisco National Archives informed him that he is likely the last surviving former Alcatraz inmate. And BBC could not independently verify that.
The BBC.
Yeah. He said there was nothing to do. You could walk back and forth in your cell or do push-ups.
Beef caked up.
Hopkins kept a busy part of the time with his job cleaning Alcatraz, sweeping the floors and buffing them until they shined, he said. He was sent to prison in 1952 in Jacksonville, Florida for his role in a series of robberies and kidnappings. He was a part of a group that took hostages to get through roadblocks and steal cars.
Okay, so you know what's funny about you saying Florida is that in this article, the guy that wrote it said that, I guess, hold on, where is it? Where'd it go? I was just reading this. It was funny. I can't remember who said it in this article, but they said, why don't they just build a new max security prison in the Everglades of Florida? I was like, oh, you know, that's actually not a bad idea.
That'd be scary as hell.
Exactly. It's not a bad idea at all.
When I left in oh wait, what? What was it? Oh, okay, never mind. When I left in 1958, the security was so tight you could not breathe. All told, there was 14 separate attempts over the years involving 36 inmates, according to the National Park Service. One of the most famous involved Frank Morris and the brothers Clarence and John Anglin, who escaped in June 1962 by placing papier-mâché heads in their beds and breaking out through ventilation ducts. They were never found, but the FBI concluded they drowned in the cold water surrounding the island. A year later, they shut down the prison after the government determined it would be more cost-effective to build new prisons than to keep the remote island facility in operation.
I don't know how that's possible.
Now it's a publicly run museum visited by millions each year that generates about $60 million a year in revenue for park partners.
That's why it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you would, in another thing, why would you have to keep it so locked down with security? It's not like people are going to be trying to fucking, I mean, they are going to try to swim off of it, but they're not going to make it. So, I mean, if they're just going to fucking go die in the water, let them go die in the water.
I've always wanted to go visit there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, if they open it up, you can't, but...
Well, yeah. The building is decrepit with peeling paint, rusted pipes, and crumbling toilets in each cramped cell. Construction on the main prison facility began in 1907, and more than a century of exposure to the elements has rendered the place to be all but uninhabitable. Trump said this week, however, that he wants his government to reopen and expand the island prison for the country's most ruthless and violent offenders.
Where's he gonna put him? Because there's no water or anything. There's no running water in the building.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, where was it? Hold on, I can actually tell you.
Hopkins did say it would be so expensive. Back then, the sewage system went into the ocean. He added, they'd have to come up with another way of handling that.
Yeah, they literally have to remake the entire building. Well, not even the building, the entire island.
A lot of people that are Trump supporters, though, that support the president, said he does not believe the president's proposal is serious.
God, I wish I could fucking find it. It said, like, there's no running water, there's no electricity, there's no plumbing, there's no heating, there's no air, there's nothing. It's just a hollow building.
Yeah. He don't really want to open that place back up, Hopkins said, adding that Trump was trying to get a point across to the public about punishing criminals and those who enter the U.S. illegally. I mean,
so, yeah, I'm telling you, man, they should just I like the idea of just building an Everglades prison.
Let me just look at a picture of the Everglades right quick.
So I don't want to be that nerdy guy, but have you looked at a picture of Alcatraz recently? Like the entire island.
No, but I can. I've always liked looking at it. It's iconic.
Can you see? Like I said, I don't want to be nerdy about it, but can you see how fucking accurate
it is on Warzone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That is insane how accurate that is.
Obviously, I feel like the Warzone map is a hell of a lot bigger, but yeah.
It is on the outer sides, but it's pretty close on the insides.
That's some GTA level type accuracy.
Well, speaking of that, hold on. We can talk about GTA quick. We never actually talked about the trailer together.
Yeah, that's smooth. That's a smooth transition.
So isn't it funny? I was just gonna say something. Isn't it funny that the last time we did the podcast, GTA wasn't even like announced yet, and by the time we did our next episode, it already got delayed a year after it got announced.
I don't remember when the trailer 1 dropped.
December 5th.
Of 24?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And they just dropped another one 3 days ago?
Yeah. After they said you had to wait till 26.
Yeah, so the first trailer.
So surprise! GTA 6 is coming, but not till next year.
Yeah, so GTA 6 really dropped a trailer saying coming later in, like, it said early 2025. Or fall.
It said
2025.
It said 25 in general. It never said the time of year.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone was debating that it was going to come out either around the same time as GTA 5 back in 2013 when it came out in September.
Yeah.
Or people were saying it's going to come out like springtime of 2025. So like quarter 2 of 2025. Yeah, that's not happening. GTA 6 is going to come out like a year and like 20 days from now.
What is it like? No, that was like May. Isn't it May 16th of 26?
I thought it was May 26th.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It's one of those fucking days.
So
yeah.
5/26/26.
But yeah, so the trailer 2 dropped, and I never noticed this until I saw a video for it. The 2 trailers look completely different from each other.
No, I feel like they strategically had to have done that.
Yeah, so I don't know if they just have people slaving away 24/7 without sleeping and working on this thing now, with it being delayed. But the quality is completely different from December to May. And that's like unheard of when it comes to video games.
I wonder if it took so long to drop a second trailer anyways because of all the data leakers that were showing the pre-alpha gameplay.
Well, no, it's got to be on purpose, right?
What do you mean?
That they like make it long as fuck to drop trailers between each one. Like there's no way they want to just keep dropping trailers until it comes out next year. We have a whole year now to wait. So it probably won't be till like October till we get another one.
And the thing that really pisses me off about it is I saw this comment and it was like the truest statement. The fact that PlayStation 2 had 3 different GTA games and the last 3 consoles in general have had the same Grand Theft Auto game.
Well, you got to think about like
advances in technology and all that, sure, but Jesus.
And yeah, but Trey, there's bubbles in the fucking beer bottles, dude. Like, you gotta realize that this is crazy. How detailed this is gonna be. Did you notice that when you watched the trailer?
I've only watched it once or twice, but
Okay, well, when Jason grabs a 6-pack out of the fridge,
it had bubbles coming out of it. See,
the
I want
liquid
to know.
moves and there's bubbles.
I want to know if that's pre-rendered or if that is in-game.
They claim it's completely off the PS5.
I wonder if it's going to be PS5 Pro enhanced. It probably will be.
Not from what I've read, because when I talked to you about it the other day, I said there's no fucking way this looks real.
There's actually an article right here. PS5 Pro's biggest selling point is GTA 6.
Yeah, but there's no way it's gonna be that different compared to the regular PS5.
Oh, and this was a recent thing I just saw either today or yesterday. Will the PS5 Pro run GTA 6 at 4K 60 frames per second? Probably not, experts say. People are saying this game is probably going to run at 30 frames.
No, yeah, it's gonna be locked at 30 frames because of how much detail is in it. They cannot push it any farther. This is like the last hoorah for this console generation, as in like graphic development. It's like it's gonna burn it.
You know what sucks about that though?
What's up?
that was like depressing me the other day at work. We only have like 3 more years of this console.
Why is that a sad thing?
Dude, I don't know if it's just because the console came out during COVID, but holy hell, it took me almost a year and a half to get my hands on one.
Well, yeah, it is because of COVID. I mean, that's not true necessarily, because have you seen, and we're kind of off the GTA topic, that's okay, you know, it spawns. Did you see that the pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 is already done? Like, they're sold out?
No, but are you gonna get one?
I was planning on it until they fucking sold out the pre-order.
I don't know if I'm gonna get one or not.
Like, you seriously cannot get one now. And if you want one, they're $700.
I don't get why that's a thing that keeps happening. Like,
They do it on purpose to drive up demand.
that's retarded.
Like I was telling
probably
Emily.
shouldn't say that.
It's fine. Like I was telling Emily, I said, why the fuck would you purposely put sold out on a pre-order? It's pre-order for a reason, so they know how much to make.
Yeah.
And like I said, they do it on purpose, so that way there's more demand for it, so that way when they quote-unquote restock, it gets sold out again immediately. Because they want to be the people, because they do it time and time again, Nintendo does, that they want to be the most console sold company. That's what they always try to do.
I don't think. Well, I don't think they're succeeding.
They do.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm pretty sure the GameCube and the Wii are still in the top 2 slots.
Most sold console of 20. How about I just do of all time?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. PlayStation 2 is at the top. Nintendo DS is right below that, and right below that is the Nintendo Switch.
There it is.
And then it goes Game Boy and Game Boy Color, PlayStation 4, PlayStation, the Wii, PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and then the Game Boy Advance.
Okay, but do you see how many fucking Nintendo products are on here?
Game Boy Advance would be one of them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But that was at the very bottom. But yeah, Nintendo DS, I can believe that. I bought 2 of those, and a Nintendo Switch. And I got my
it's
Nintendo Switch
crazy. It is crazy how many Nintendo consoles and handhelds are sold.
Yeah, PlayStation 2 was 155 million units. Nintendo DS was 154 million.
I mean, hell, I have 3 PS2s sitting in this house right now. Like, I get it, but
Nintendo Switch had 114 million units.
yeah, it's fucking nuts. But yeah, so I was gonna get a Nintendo Switch too, but fuck it, I ain't gonna do it now.
I don't play mine enough, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'll just,
I wanted to get one because FromSoft, the Dark Souls people,
yeah,
their new game is exclusively on it. So I was like, okay.
Wait, what game?
The new Dark Souls makers game.
Oh.
FromSoft's new game. Yeah. So yeah. However, so GTA 6's trailer, it's beautiful, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
I also-
not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be a little impatient about it. That's a
You're
long time
impatient.
away.
it's 1 year.
That this year has. I mean, yeah, we're already halfway through 2025, but last May to this May did not go by really fast.
I mean, if you really think about it, I remember when the first trailer dropped in December, and we're like, 2025, because everyone predicted the fall.
Yeah.
We're like, we gotta wait till fall 2025, and we're already over halfway there. So I mean, we almost made it already. You can wait 12 more months.
Ugh.
It's not like we're playing GTA 5 right now. You know
No.
what I mean, so it's.
Oh, that's so funny though. That's actually I saw a post about that. They after they posted that trailer, there was a few days later they posted double money right now on the contract DLC on GTA Online, and then everyone in the comments was like, and now back to our regularly scheduled program.
I did see some leaks that the online for GTA 6. I mean, nothing's confirmed yet, but they did say that there's a possibility they're gonna have basketball, like
What?
like 2K style basketball games.
Huh. Okay.
So, well, I say that because people were like, "Is this gonna be the 2K killer?" Because people can
I
just
would
go
hope
play
so.
that instead of 2K.
With the amount of graphic updates on GTA, I would. And the amount of graphic updates on GTA. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like that the road at the beginning of the trailer. I'm telling you, I know I keep harping on it because I did the other day too when I was talking to you.
Yeah.
But just the dirt and the gravel, all the fucking foliage around the houses, and then the puddles, dude, it's insane. It's actually like I said, I don't think people are sleeping over at Rockstar, and it's kind of sad to think about, but you know, it's whatever.
I want to know
get
why
what
it
you
has to be pushed out another year.
I'm gonna
Unless,
guess
of course, unless that was their plan the whole time. Like, if that was the plan the
Maybe.
whole time, which is fine, but
either that or the new online. They're like, okay, we got to add a whole bunch more shit. Like they didn't think it was good enough.
they're like, let's
Because
keep
I
milking
can't
some money.
imagine. I cannot imagine they're still working on the actual story mode.
Oh, for GTA 6?
Yeah, there's no fucking way. So they gotta be working on launch content for GTA Online.
Maybe. It might not have GTA Online right away. I know GTA 5 didn't.
Yeah, because they didn't know how big it was gonna be. That was the whole point. Was they gambled on GTA Online.
Yeah. And now we got
Yeah,
GTA.
yeah, and-
Now they got GTA Roleplay on PC, and I'm assuming there's still a bunch of people that play it online, anyways. But yeah, that is some people's main game. It's not my
Still to
main
this
game.
day,
It
yeah.
used to be. I have 1,200 hours in that game.
Yeah, it's actually wild. But yeah, so GTA 6 trailer looking real fucking nice, but we gotta wait till May. So that's okay though. Trey's gonna be impatient, but I'm fine with it. It's whatever. We got other games to play. We got tons of more games this year to come out anyways.
Name
it's
a few,
whatever.
just so I can remind myself.
Name a few? Hold on.
Yeah.
Games coming out in 2025. Well, I can tell you right now, the one I'm playing right now that just came out, a Midnight Walk.
Oh yeah.
Started playing that after you went to bed last night.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Well, that's good.
It's very cute.
What else we got here?
Well, here, so far this year, Doom the Dark Ages comes out next week.
Oh, yep, I see that.
Death Stranding 2 comes out this year. Outer Worlds 2 comes out this year. Atomfall just came out. What else is here? That Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game came out last week. People are saying that's going to be Game of the Year this year. Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Ugh. Oh yeah, Mafia Old Country. I'm looking forward to that.
Mafia. That'll keep people occupied until GTA.
Borderlands 4.
Yeah. Tons of games.
What the hell is
And
that?
then-
Directive 8020.
I feel like this is a very new thing.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Yute. That's gonna keep people
Oh
busy.
yeah, Ghost. Yeah. But I feel like I was gonna say I feel like this is a very new thing, but like for example, like Repo, Schedule One, how these computer games keep popping up out of nowhere that people just start playing like a fuck ton. That's gonna hold people over until next year.
I mean, yeah.
I
I'll
feel like
be
that's like a new
occupied, but
trend.
I have. You already know this. I have such a big backlog of games that I want to play and platinum.
Everyone does. I mean, if you play games, you have a backlog. It doesn't matter. Oh, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2. I'm just looking at all these games right now. Yeah, see, like, it'd be fine.
Like here's my little backlog real quick. This is just gonna let everyone know what type of games I'm into. And I'm pretty sure
my
this
address,
is
this is my social security number, and this is my driver's license number.
I need to finish the Quarry with my wife. I need to finish Guardians of the Galaxy so I can just delete it. I want to platinum Cyberpunk, Avatar, Crew Motorfest. Would like to play more Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know about Pal World. I feel like that game kind of rose and then died.
Oh my god, we can talk about that. Did you see that they had to patch it?
No.
Yeah, I guess the lawsuit became too much. They had to patch out the fucking mechanic.
What mechanic?
The Pokeballs.
So what do you do then?
I have no idea. I haven't looked. I just saw.
There's no pals in the game anymore.
Oh, I think there's pals, but you just can't capture them with a ball.
Oh.
Did you see their new game?
Their new game?
Yeah.
No.
You can date pals.
Okay.
It's a pal dating simulator.
This took a weird turn.
I didn't. The developers did.
Yes.
Hold on. Pal World. New game. More Than Just Pals is what it's called.
Oh boy.
Hold on. More Than Just Pals. More Than Just Pals. God, my typing is so slow right now. Where is it? Steam page. There we go. More Than Just Pals. Oh, I thought there was gonna be like a thing that actually talked about it. Dumb. Here we go. Well, fast forward to year. The day before April Fool's Day, Pocket Pair has confirmed that this time around they're not kidding. It's the real game, really in development, really able to be wishlisted on Steam right now. It is well, it's something. Here's the new trailer they released for the game, and yes, it includes dating pals in addition to human characters from the game. Yeah, you straight up go on dates with pals from Pal World.
Yikes.
It's like one of those visual novels that they have on Steam. It's like porn. It's like one of those, like Honey Pop, Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, it's like those. So, do with that what you will. Well, so the last thing we have is your topic here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you, would you rather talk about it now and go over it really quick, or the next time we record, you want to make this a whole episode?
We could easily turn this into a whole episode.
All right, so we can just end it here, and so we'll finish off with a little teaser here. It's about a man named, Trey, say it, Michael Swango.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, yeah. It's a little man named Michael Swango. He liked to.
That is an awesome last
unalive
name.
people. Swango? Yeah, it's almost like Swaggo. That'd be cool as fuck. I wrote
up
here,
Dr. Swango.
I wrote here next to the who the fuck is Michael Swango. So yeah, I guess you guys will learn about Michael Swango the next time we record.
Yes,
here, so.
yes.
We'll end her here. I got some tabs pulled up for next week and whatnot. So, yeah. So welcome back to the show. We're gonna start probably doing this more regularly. Hopefully, I got a new schedule.
Even if we do once a month, I'm more than okay with that.
Yeah, I got a new schedule, so I'm off a lot more. I'm not on the whole 3-shift grind anymore, so we should be able to go back to more of a regular thing with the show. And I want to, because me and Trey were actually keeping up really good with it for almost a whole entire year, and I was really proud of us. And I was kind of the reason that it stopped. So hopefully that changes. So either way, thank you for listening, everyone, and we will see you the next time we are back. Bye, everyone.
See you guys.